Hello friends, what is going on? The purpose of the video today is to convince you, and by you I specifically actually mean Jesse, or anyone else that may be interested in getting a new dog. I'm going to tell you why Potcakes make the best dogs. But before I get to that, I do want to congratulate Diella on a new EP that just came out. If you guys don't know who Diella is, I will put a link to her music down in the description. Fantastic instrumentalist that you really need to become aware of. She creates some really dope beats that a lot of YouTubers use in their videos. Some of our favorites, the Wins, they use a lot of her. Of course, Casey Neistat does as well. I shouldn't say of course. He uses her as well. And you're gonna start hearing some more of her in our videos too. Jesse, one of my dreams has been to get a celebrity to wave the flag of the Potcakes. And so what better way than to have a celebrity to actually adopt a Potcake and then fall in love with a Potcake, because you will, I'm telling you, and you're gonna keep talking about your dog. And that is gonna spread the word, and that is gonna help these dogs in the Bahamas, in Turks and Caicos, and throughout the Caribbean islands. All right, so just to kind of give you a scale of how big they are, I'm just gonna sit down here with them. This is Willie. Willie is not quite a year old yet. And Sonny is, he'll be 4 years old this summer. So Sonny is maybe 60 pounds or so, and Willie is on his way to being almost that as well. He's probably around 50 pounds right now, and still growing a little bit. He's gonna fill out a little bit more. Now the thing about Potcakes, as you can tell, they look completely different. Potcakes are basically the stray dogs that are found throughout the Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos Islands, to the number of about 50,000 of them. And so I'm very passionate about getting these dogs help, finding homes for them, and then also educating those in the islands to spay and neuter. Spay and neuter, please spay and neuter your animals in the US or Canada or the rest of the world as well. Jesse, I know what you're saying. You're saying, Matt, I want kind of a shepherd type dog. Well, these two don't look like it, but actually a lot of Potcakes look very similar to German Shepherds. And in fact, they think that German Shepherd is one of the main breeds of dogs that are found in the Potcakes. But they are super, super hardy. They're tough dogs. The white dog of ours, Sonny, he lived on his own in the streets for 2 years. On his own for 2 years. He did not look good when we found him. In fact, I'll put a picture up of what he looked like right here. He had 2 types of mange. He was, of course, skin and bones. He had heartworm, really bad eye infection, and several other things wrong with him. But he bounced back in a matter of just a couple months, and he's super, super healthy now, and really strong, and has really come out of his shell. Jesse, these dogs are super smart as well. Not that I'm supposed to, but I can actually walk both of them off leash around our neighborhood. Again, Willie does love every single dog he ever meets, so if we come up on other dogs, I'll put a leash on him. Or, you know, I feel like they may be in danger in some way, of course I'll put a leash on them. But they listen to commands, really, really fast learners as well. And again, Sonny was on his own for 2 years, so he had to be a smart dog and learn how to survive all on his own, which he did. And Willie is just as smart, and in fact, sometimes they're a little bit too smart for their own good. And so guys, I'm really jumping out of order here. My last video I posted just a couple days ago was from May 12th, and it's June 10th today. So the toddler coming into our life has really changed my workflow and my schedule, as I discussed in a previous video called Big Changes, I think is the name of that. So if you want to know more about what we're doing with foster parenting, go start there. There's actually a playlist about foster parenting here on the channel. But as Jesse is talking about getting a dog soon, I think he's talking about maybe July, I really wanted to get this video created and out to you just so you have this information. But Matt, isn't it expensive to get dogs flown to the US or Canada from the Bahamas or from Turks and Caicos? You'd think so, but Jesse, you have a hookup, because I have a hookup, and I can help you get a dog from the Bahamas to California at maybe no cost at all to you. The cool thing is there's no rabies in the Bahamas or Turks and Caicos, and so there's no quarantine when you bring dogs over. And I have a network that can help get dogs around the different parts of the US. There's a private pilot that flies them from the Bahamas to Florida, and then from Florida we have a person that fosters the dogs until we can figure out the next steps for them. And there's a bit of a network that helps get them all across the country. So I can help. Let's get you a dog. Let's get you a Potcake.